Here is a quick, easy way to make a delicious, tasty butter chicken, just like you would get at the Indian restaurant. Right here, I'm just chopping up maybe a half onion. I'm going through my chicken. I cleaned it and I cut off any of those little tendon things because I think they're absolutely disgusting looking. So I don't know how you clean your chicken, but I clean it. And then I also take my kitchen shears and I cut it up into fine pieces so I don't have to put it on my cutting board so much. See, those are the things that I picked out. Ew. I put some garlic and onion seasoning, some onion powder, a little bit of curry powder. Also added some garlic powder, crushed red peppers, Mrs. Dash, and some salt, olive oil. I tried to spray it on there, but it wasn't working, so I just dumped a little bit in there, and of course some pepper. And then you want to go through it, mix all the ingredients and seasonings and olive oil and everything with the chicken until it's coated thoroughly. And once your chicken is nice and seasoned well, you want to heat up a small amount of olive oil. You don't need a lot. You want to put your onions in the skillet and you want to saute them for about a minute or two. Add a little bit of salt and pepper right before we put in our garlic. In this case, I'm using garlic, and you do not want to overcook this because it burns fast. So go ahead and mix those together until you got a nice little smell going around. So when we put the chicken in, we want to cook the chicken all the way. And while that chicken is cooking, we want to get 2 cups of rice. And I just put that in there as an example. I always rinse my rice about 5 times. And for every 2 cups of rice, I use like 1.5 cups of water. I added some parsley, salt, and butter in there. And I put the lid on it. Once it starts boiling, you turn the heat off and just let it sit. This is the butter chicken sauce that you get from Aldi. It is very good. It's better than the kind you can get at Kroger's. And it's like $3 a jar. I'm making 2 batches just so we can have leftovers. So I used about 3 to 4 pounds of chicken. And then once you empty those jars, make sure you put a little water in there and get the rest of the sauce off. You want to cook that sauce in the chicken with the cover on, I would say for about 10 to 20 minutes and let everything get savory. And once your rice is done, you just want to give it a flip. You don't want to manipulate your rice too much. And so the chicken has been marinating, cooking, sauteing, whatever you call it. I added a little bit of parsley in there. And now it's time to make the naan bread. I melt some butter and I add parsley and crushed red pepper flakes. And then I brush the naan bread and I put it in the oven on a 350 for about 3 minutes. So if the oven is already heated, that's all you need to do. Maybe 2 minutes. You just want it to get warm. Once you do that, your dinner is ready, and this is what it looks like. Honey, when I tell you this tastes just like the $20 plate at the Indian restaurant, I think it might even be better. So if you're on the fence about going out to eat and making your own, this is a budget-friendly meal for you. Thank you for watching. Bye.